Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Please join me for today as we are going to take into a challenge of exploring how cultural differences can affect our social interactions here in Canada. But before we do that, please, if you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. Do you agree if I'm gonna tell you that Canada is a mosaic of culture? Very diverse country. We're in people from different culture, people from different background come together and form a perfect picture, perfect and vibrant tapestry. Do you agree? But have you ever wondered how cultural differences influence the way we interact with each other? From workplace meetings, from business meetings, job interviews, or even casual conversations alone, cultural nuances plays a significant role in shaping our social interaction. Navigating cultural differences in a social setting can be a challenge for a lot of us. Misunderstanding can arise into a simple, seemingly insignificant gestures that can lead into a confusions, misunderstanding, or somewhat offensive sa ibang kultura. I'll give you a perfect example. We Filipinos, we do this gesture a lot. You'll see it especially sa mga nakakatanda, sa mga nanay, sa mga lola natin. They still practice this one. Please agree with me mga kababayan kong Pilipino if I'm gonna demonstrate this gesture here in this episode. We Filipinos, we do this gesture. You ready? We do that. Yeah, really. Honestly, we do that gestures. But then, of course, when you move into a different country other than Philippines, you live here now, especially in Western countries. Please don't do that because it can convey a different message to other culture and it can be offensive as well. Baka sabihin ng kausap mo, what are you trying to say? Do you want a kiss or something? Baka mapahamak ka pa pag ginawa mo yan. Yun lamang po ang gusto kong i-demonstrate. Small commercial brought to you by Ang Ganap Canada. Okay, moving on. For instance, in some other culture, Western culture, Canada included, they value direct eye contact, um, direct and assertive communication when they are talking to someone, and they are expecting you the same. If you are an immigrant here in their country, they're expecting you to do the same. They don't want you to go around the bush and say things that is very insignificant to what message you are trying to convey. So in some other countries or other culture, Asians especially, Philippines included, if you are looking directly to the other person na kinakausap mo, especially yung matagal na, this is considered rude or aggressive. Parang hinahamon mo yung kausap mo, you're trying to look them down, parang minamaliit mo sila, yung ganon. Especially kung matagal-matagal mo silang tinititigan. That's considered aggressive or rude. And another thing, handshakes. Here in Canada, again, Western countries, they value handshakes. Before you partake with your business partner, business acquaintances, or even in a casual social setting, they handshakes as a sign of respect that you understood each other, that you are confident with each other kung ano man yung pinag-usapan ninyo. To close the deal, parang ganon. But then, in some other culture, again, Asian culture, some of us, we don't practice handshakes because this is, in our culture, this is considered as invasions of personal space, and sometimes unintentionally can cause discomfort and offense to the other person. Parang ganon. So that's how cultural differences affects our social interactions. Magkakaiba-iba kung papaano natin ginagawa ang mga bagay-bagay sa bansa natin, ano yung mga nakasanayan natin kesa dito sa bagong bansa na tinitirhan natin like Canada. But then, there is still room for adjustment, room for yung pag-adapt natin ng mga kultura nila para tayo ay magtagal at para tayo ay mag-succeed dito sa bansa nila. The consequences of cultural misunderstanding can be far-reaching. It is not only affecting personal relationship, it is also affecting business and the community interactions itself. It is important, though, to understand and to recognize the importance of cultural awareness in order for us to overcome all these challenges and to foster more effective communication with each other. Like I said in the beginning, Canada is a mosaic of culture. It is a very diverse country wherein cultural practices and traditions are as diverse as the community itself. Let's take for example, as a Filipino, our art of greeting is we say mano. Mano po. This is the gesture, again, another gestures that we do as a sign of respect to mas lalong-lalo na yung mga nakakatanda sa atin. We do this, mano po. Especially if you are talking to or mas nakakatanda sa iyo, or you are talking to yun nga, mas nakakatanda, as a sign of respect. This is an important expressions of respect sa aming mga Pilipino and acknowledgement. Yung mano po, ganyan. But in some other culture, art of greeting may involve perhaps bow, like I said in Japan, handshakes, or even kiss on the cheeks. In some other countries, they practice kissing as a sign of acknowledgement, as a sign of respect, a sign of, yung pagbati nila sa isa't isa. But then also, let's not forget, yung body language also plays a significant role, as maybe certain gestures may be perceived as respectful to others, but then for other culture, it is offensive, and depending on the cultural context. In business meeting, understanding cultural differences in communicating is very crucial. It is very important. For instance, in some culture here in Canada, for example, they value time as a precious commodity. And punctuality is very important and it is essential. Dito lang yan sa Canada. Time, punctuality, they value this. Kung na-late ka, parang you are conveying something very negative. Hindi ka serious sa pupuntahan mong meeting, sa pupuntahan mong business. You are not serious with the business that you are doing with the other person. Kung na-late ka, kung you don't value their time, very disrespectful din ito. But then in some other culture, they are very flexible, they're very spontaneous, they more value these things over the strict timeliness. Parang may kakilala akong ganito. Tayong mga Pilipino, meron tayong kulturang ganito. Yung nalilate tayo lagi sa ating mga pupuntahan. Yung pinag-iintay mo yung ka-meeting mo, pinag-aantay mo yung kasama mo ng napakatagal na oras, which is nasanay na tayo, and which is this is okay para sa atin, sa ating kultura. But then when you come here here to Canada, especially mga Western countries, they value time and punctuality. So please don't bring the Filipino time here in Canada. Yon. In conclusion, cultural differences plays a significant role in shaping our social interactions here in Canada. By recognizing and understanding these differences, we can overcome misunderstanding, build a stronger relationship, and create more inclusive and respectful society. Thank you for watching our episode for today. And if you have experienced cultural differences here in Canada or wherever you are watching different countries, please comment your experience on the comment below. And if you like this kind of video, please don't forget to check out our other episodes that's already available in our channel. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Maraming salamat po sa inyong mga nanonood. And until the next episode. Bye-bye!